Welcome, I'm David,
I'm Lindsay,
and this is Desmond's Donders.
Hello, it's a little breezy here, our weekend hideaway. We're back in Glenlivet near Tomintoul at one of our favourite spots. Lindsay and Angie have taken Bramble and Tyson for a walk, and I thought I'd get some video in while the videoing's good. The sun's out, it's a bit breezy. I don't think I'm going to get the drone up, but who knows, it might just happen. It will be later on today if it does. Anyway, I've waffled enough. I'll take you for a look round. Now I'm out the way, you'll maybe recognise the spot a bit more. Two ponds are in front of us, and I've taken a walk around those with a stills camera. I'll take a video around later for them. But these are the views we have. I'm going to come round into the sun. It's a low winter sun, and shouldn't be that much bother, except I can't see anything that I'm filming. That's the road in and out. The main road is just up there. Now all I can see is reflections. We'll see how this turns out. Oh, that got it focusing. I don't know how and when it went out of focus currently. I'll review the video. But this is the road that takes you up the hill and is supposedly for residents only. Sorry, for forestry workers only. But you see a number of cars go up there, and they somehow managed to find a place to turn around. Okay. There are birds about. There's plenty of trees for them to hide in, and they're doing a damn good job of doing it. I've only seen long-tailed tits, but I've heard a couple of others species playing in those trees. Hopefully I'll get to see them and video them as the day goes on.
Yeah, you couldn't move if you went round the ponds. Well, you can only get round one of them, but you could not move because every blade of grass had either a frog or a toad on it.
Really?
And it was a bit scary trying not to squish them.
I bet you were like this.
Yeah, you were just kind of thinking, you know, goose step just not quite good step, and you're thinking, now you
Yeah,
have to be
straight
really
funny
careful.
walks. Come on, Bramble. Good boy.
And then every time they saw you, they could feel your vibrations of you walking, they all stopped moving and pretended they were dead. I got a cracking picture of a female on the car park. I just stood there and she didn't move. You know, I'm not here, I'm dead. Leave me alone, I'm dead, you know. Oh, I mean, they're huge. And then you see the little ones. I said to David, oh, she's carrying her baby. She went, no, Lindsay, that's the male. Oops! And there's a couple of places up here you used to hear them croaking. But as soon as you get close, they all stop. You know, I'm dead. I'm not here, I'm dead.
Leave it. What a beautiful day.
Yep. For the 2nd of November. I know. It's not cold,
No.
but it's, well, at least she says that, the wind blowed up.
If the wind dies down, it's not cold, is it?
No. But I'm so glad I put my hat on because, you know,
Yeah.
it's, it can get a bit...
earache otherwise. That's why I like my headbands as well. Cover up your ears. So.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them, really nice ones. Oh, look. Is that a deer or is it just a bit of wood with a white tail on it?
Yeah, sure it is. Bramble, come. Bramble.
It is, it moved. It's off. Damn it.
Bramble, come.
It's gone.
You just see any more?
I doubt it. That's the first one I've ever seen. It during daytime. Usually David puts the trail cams out,
Yeah.
and usually see them at night. You know, when it's quiet and there's no one about.
Bramble.
We have been visited here by the Glenlivet estate manager.
Oh, right.
Just after you were allowed to go out, you know,
Yeah.
after
yeah.
COVID.
Here.
And he said, oh, you know to take all your... I went, yes. You know, yes, we've been here before. He says, well, can you just stay one night, please, and then move on to give everybody else a shot? I said, yes, no problem. We'll move on. And we've had the Cairngorm National Park rangers come round and give us the leaflets on, you know, don't empty your toilets,
Here.
don't do this, don't do that. And I
Yeah.
thought, you're talking to the converted, mate. No. But I've seen like a minibus full of kids come up here and thinking if they're taken up to the viewpoint there ain't enough shoulders to carry them back down. Because there's a bit just round the corner where you're kind of closed in by the trees, so it gets a bit darker.
Oh, right.
But the trees are growing over there because there's a bird hide on the nature trail, and I thought it was a stupid place to have it because there's literally just grass
Yeah.
and the trees were all over there.
Oh.
But the trees are growing up now, so maybe there's more to see. It's a hell of a hike up there, and the path isn't that wide.
Oh.
You alright?
Yeah.
What's up?
Just getting my breath back.
Oh, you'll not get that back
Taking
until
in
you
the
go
view.
back. Yeah, look behind you.
Cool, huh?
Yeah, you forget how high up you are.
460 something metres, I think it says.
Yep. Unfortunately, I still work in feet and inches.
I don't know. Would you heel?
Is that sign? I was kind of hoping it gone.
Oh, right. Okay then.
So you can imagine how I felt when I saw that when I was on my own.
Yeah.
I thought, oh great,
Yeah, just what I need.
yeah. How do you outrun a feral wild boar? You don't.
I was going to say, with difficulties. They're like cows. If you run downhill, do they fall over?
No,
Oh. That wouldn't work then.
no. And I can't run anyway. I'm the one that end up falling over and rolling over.
Well, I was going to say or roll downhill.
Yeah.
That would be me.
You'd sit there and think, yeah, that's just not what we needed.
Oh, excuse me. Here.
Yeah, we had spicy parsnip soup last week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really nice considering it came out of a tin from Aldi's. But I usually have a couple of tins of soup in the van, and I looked at them and it said sell by date October 2024, and I said, Dave, we've got to eat them.
Yeah.
So we had them with a couple of slices of crunchy bread
Yeah.
and a small packet of pretzels.
Oh, right, okay.
Put the pretzels in the soup.
Fair enough.
Weird, but actually quite tasty.
A bit like croutons, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we didn't have croutons.
Heel.
Well, that wasn't there before, so it's obviously been chopped it down.
I could have made my own soup, but as soon as they got it made, I thought,
Well, what's the point? You know, you're a busy woman. If you can get it, get it.
it smelt delicious. So I thought, yep.
Sounds intriguing. Yeah. David had a light bulb moment last week.
Oh dear.
No, it was a good one.
Oh, right, okay.
He was just a bit slow in being lit up. Because we're going to Morocco,
Yeah.
I mentioned the word tangine and his eyes lit up.
Oh, right.
And he went, ooh! I went, yeah, I wondered how long it would take you to work that one out.
Never tried.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a recipe from the Hairy Biker's diet book,
Yeah.
and it's a lamb tangine, and because lamb's so flippin' expensive,
Yeah.
I end up having to buy over a 3-week period, because it's
Right.
like £4 for 2 bits and I need
Yeah.
6, and then the chickpeas and the apricots and everything else, and it is gorgeous.
I'm not a lover of lamb,
Oh,
unless it's,
this is so
lean.
well cooked. Well, that's what I get is the lean lamb,
yeah,
you know, no bones,
yeah,
which is why it's so flippin' expensive.
yeah.
But it's good, and it's really good in the winter when it's cold.
I bet, yeah.
So I'll have to start looking in Aldi's for the lamb. I know that everybody says, you know, that Google doesn't listen, but I'm bloody sure it does.
Oh, it does.
Because when we were walking up to the castle, there was a lassie walked past us with a
Yeah.
pair of dungarees, and I thought, ooh. And we walked past her because she was taking pictures, and then she walked past us.
Yeah.
And I said, I love your dungarees. And she went, oh, thanks. And ever since then,
You've had dungarees.
I've had
haven't
dungarees
you?
on my thing.
This must be where we go down. isn't
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because they're just up there.
Yeah.
There is a very large pond and very deep. But we reckon
yeah.
it's for the helicopters. If there's a fire, they can go in with their bucket
Right, yeah.
and
Yeah.
put the fire out.
Yeah.
It's just literally, see that sign?
Yeah.
That's it. That's,
All right.
and then you've got about another half mile up that
Yeah.
in open ground to get to the viewpoint.
Ah, right.
And this camera's going to go nuts at me because I'm moving my hand about all over the shop. And now we're going to be in the sun.
We are, aren't we?
Yep.
Glenmulliach Forest is situated to the east of Conglass Water, at the foot of the Ladder Hills, and combines a coniferous pine and spruce forest with mixed birch woodland. There are waymarked walks and climbs throughout the forest and on upwards to a moorland viewpoint overlooking Tomintoul and the surrounding hills. The return leg heads deeper into mixed woodland and passes a wildlife hide. The forest hide is situated in the middle of the woods, and it overlooks the trees, providing a sheltered spot for bird watching, from where red squirrel, roe deer may also be seen. In the treetops it is not uncommon to see Siskin, Redpoll and Crossbill, whilst Buzzard glide silently overhead. Actually, in my opinion, that's the last thing Buzzard do. They're usually calling to each other. On the ground you may see spruce cones stripped to the seeds by either red squirrel, wood mouse or crossbill, and bank vole is active during the day and night and can sometimes be heard chattering and squeaking in the undergrowth. In common with other areas, Glenlivet has a population of fox that prey on rabbit and hare. Stoat are active at all hours, hunting rodents, rabbit and even hare. Field vole is a particular favourite, and stoats can sometimes be seen hunting for them in stone walls. The much smaller weasel is also active day and night, and pine marten are largely nocturnal. However, in June and September you may catch a daytime glimpse of a family group as mothers move their cubs. Water shrew inhabit the banks of burns and rivers in Glenlivet. Active at night, they are unlikely to be seen, although the remains of snails and caddisfly larvae may be found at their feeding sites on the banks or rocks beside streams. The much scarcer water vole is out day and night and lives in a burrow beside a stream or river. It is mainly vegetarian and almost the size of a rat, feeding grass areas with the remains of gnawed leaves and stems that can be found near water.
And the battery's almost dead. So I'm going to start heading back while I can still see.
Thank you for watching Desmond's Donders. And remember, while in the countryside, indeed anywhere, take nothing but memories and leave nothing but tracks. Please subscribe and click that notification bell to receive notifications of all our videos.